Around these times when we talk about people who like to deal with dark witchcraft, they like to use the cycle of the full moon to try to cast spells, y'all.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. But we can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Y'all come on in here, do me a favor. As soon as you come in, like it up, share it, drop the nines, and let me know my audio was great. Like it up, share it, drop the nines, and let me know my audio was great, man. That's big facts. That's big old facts. I got something to say, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It never seems to amaze me, man. Every time I come out here, the wind want to start blowing. Lucas Shinga, welcome to the live. I apologize if I'm not saying your name right, man. Welcome to the live. Like it up and share it, though. Like it up and share it. Drop the nines and let me know my audio was great. Like it up and share it. Drop the nines and let me know my audio was great. Every time I step out, y'all, the wind wants to blow. Never seems to amaze me, man. Never seems to amaze me, man. CC Smith, welcome to the live. Shayla Williams, welcome to the live. Jacqueline, welcome to the live. Shayla Williams, thanks for the nines. Thanks for the nines. PCU2 Reflection, CC Smith. Lucas Shinga, welcome to the live. Y'all like it up and share it, man. Like it up and share it. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Okay, I got a few things that I do want to say, man. I don't know how many of you actually seen my post yesterday, but I am looking for someone who's able to write, who knows how to publish a book, and who is very serious about doing it. Because I'm very serious about everything that I do. I go hard for everything that I do. So you have to know that if we're going to do this, we have to do it hard, but I'm going to make sure you be good off of the situation. So if you somebody that's interested and you're somebody that actually knows how to write a book, knows how to get the publishing done, so on and so forth, then please do not hesitate to come through my inbox. But I'm only taking serious inquiries only. Serious inquiries only. If you are someone who is not hardworking, if you are someone who does not have the work ethic, okay, who does not know how to prioritize, please don't come through my inbox, okay? Thanks for the stars, Joe Lewis. Please don't come through my inbox because it's going to be a waste of both of our time. Because it's going to be some time where we're going to be sitting there for hours in order for you to get the story enough for you to, be able to put it out there or be able to, articulate it the right way, format it the right way, make it an interesting enough story for people to read, so on and so forth. But, we'll talk further in detail because I know it's a lot of agents on here. It's a lot of agents, y'all, that come to my page, bro. They just sit here just to watch, to see what I'm doing, to see if they spell works are working. You see what I'm saying? Y'all like it up and share it. All right? But with that being said, man, I want to start this out with the right spiritual energy. I want to say peace to the gods and goddesses, peace to the ancestors, peace to the spiritual guides, peace to the high vibrational beings, peace to the ascended masters, peace to my spiritual team and the Most High for even giving me the energy, for giving me the information to even be able to come here today and to be able to relay it to you. All right? Yeah. So with that being said, y'all can tell by the title, which I do have a couple things I want to talk about, y'all. It ain't going to be just about the spiritual bath, but I wanted to make sure that I put that out there, man. Okay? You have to understand that right now we are in the days of the full moon. Okay? So if I'm not mistaken, yesterday was the full moon. The day before yesterday was the full moon. And today just might be the last day of the full moon. Okay? So around these times when we talk about people who like to deal with dark witchcraft, okay? They like to use the cycle of the full moon to try to cast spells, y'all. And I know it's a lot of y'all gonna come on here and look at me like I'm crazy. A lot of y'all think this is something that only happens on television. Well, I'm here to tell you, bro, this is real life. What do you think they get the content that's being put on television from? They're masqueraded like it's fake, but it's really real, y'all. It's really real. And you need to be doing what's necessary in order to protect your energy by any means, bro. Okay? So for some of you, you need to be making sure you're doing your spiritual baths weekly. For others, you may want to do it monthly. Okay? You may want to do it monthly. Some of you may need to do it more than weekly, especially if you're someone who considers yourself to be empathetic, meaning you tend to take on the emotions and the energy of the people around you because you're an imp. You feel what I'm saying? You say the Super Bowl, I'm going to have to jump into it, Letitia Jones. But yeah, because I don't even watch football, to be honest. I don't watch the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you have to make sure that you're doing these type of things, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro, and I cannot say this enough, man. It's people around you on a day-to-day basis, bro. You don't know what they do when they not around you. You don't know what it is that they into. They keep that very well kept. You see what I'm saying? It's their biggest secret. When they ain't around you, they lighting candles, man. And they lighting those candles. They ain't lighting them to bring abundance to themselves. They lighting it to kill your shine, to bring things into your life, to stop you from doing whatever it is that you so great at doing. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, bro? So that's why it's necessary for you to make sure that you're not just cleansing your space with the sage smoke and replacing it with other herbs that can, bring positive things into into your environment. But it's also necessary that you're doing your spiritual baths. You see what I'm saying? Because when you do a spiritual bath, it's all about clearing your spiritual bodies, your 5 spiritual bodies. Some would say 7. Okay? That's what it's all about, clean. So you're not actually getting in the tub and you're not actually washing up with soap. Okay? You're just getting in the tub and you cleaning that aura field, okay? So that, you can repair the spaces that have been damaged throughout the week. The energy that you took on throughout the week. The people that stunt you the evil eye throughout the week. See, when we do spiritual baths, it's all about releasing the things that no longer serve us. Okay? That's what it's all about. It's all about releasing the things that no longer serve us. So if you're in love with somebody, and you just can't let them go, no matter how bad you know that they treating you, you want to go in and you want to do a spiritual bath. Okay? You want to cleanse yourself of that. You want to release those things and allow that to flow down that drain, or all of your troubles to flow down the drain when the water goes down the drain. You see what I'm saying? Y'all do me a favor, pound that like button up and share it. It's the people that need to hear this. It is a spiritual warfare that's going on. And by you liking it and you sharing it allows other people to receive the message. Okay? So yes, it's all about releasing the things that no longer serve you. I'm not going to give all the details right here. I'm going to give y'all some of them, though, to ensure that you can at least clean your oracle field up and you can release those things that no longer serve you. All right? But I'm going to give you the real technique either on my website or on YouTube. So you got to make sure that you're on YouTube, and that link should be somewhere over here. I don't know if it's at the top of the page, but I know it should be a link that's somewhere on my page, okay? So if you hit that link, then you'll be able to follow me on YouTube, or, and if I do it over there, because you have to understand, bro, it's so many individuals, right? Like I said in the beginning, that actually watch this page, bro, because they want to figure out how it is that they can attack me. They have their own personal reasons for wanting to attack me. They have their own personal reasons for wanting to drain my energy. So when you do spiritual baths and things like that, you're protecting yourself. You're making it harder for these individuals to come in and cipher that energy from you, along with when you do these, what is known as like cord cutting rituals and things like that. Excuse me. So, yeah. So we're just going to get into the spiritual bath, because I do want to talk about something else, y'all, about these skies, man. I want to tell y'all about something that I noticed yesterday after I got done meditating. All right. So I want to talk about that too. You see? But yeah, the first thing you need to do when you're doing a spiritual bath, if y'all need to get a pen and a piece of paper, man, and we just going to give y'all the basics. I'm going to give y'all the basics. If you need to get a pen and a paper, go get it right now. I'm going to give y'all the basics, okay? But the first thing you need to be doing, okay, when you do a spiritual bath is you need to clean your bathroom from head to toe. Don't do no extra. Don't do no regular clean. Clean it from head to toe. When I say get down on that floor and you scrub that floor with that toothbrush if you got to. You hear what I'm saying? That's how you do it. But you ain't got to do it with a toothbrush. I'm just being funny at the moment, y'all. But what you want to do is you want to take a rag, scrub that floor, make sure your toilet is clean, make sure everything in that bathroom has been wiped down and cleaned up, because we understand that cleanliness is next to godliness, okay? So you have to make sure that your space is clean, okay? The next thing you want to do, all right, you want to Sage your space using white sage to cleanse the energy out of there. Make sure when you sage your area that you have the windows open so that that negative energy that may have been in your space has somewhere to leave. Okay? After you sage your area. Now, when you sage, you need to demand or command that what negative energy is in your home no longer, it has no place there. It needs to leave. You see what I'm saying? So you want to sage. All right? After you sage, do a replacement. Get some rosemary, some peppermint, some cinnamon or something, and you burn those type of sages to replace that negative energy while saying you're replacing that energy, because you have to understand, with our tongue, we speak life and death. We're commanding things around us, okay? Because we have dominion over our space. You see what I'm saying? So then you replace that energy, because a lot of people don't understand that when they sage, you just moved a lot of negative energy from around you, but still you've left a negative void for any other energy to come in that wants to come in. Okay? So you need to replace that energy. You need to replace it with positive energy, with positive things. If you want love, okay, I replace that energy with love. I replace that energy with protection. And there's certain herbs that you can use, which we're going to talk about on my page. We ain't going to get into it here, but I will tell you, get you some rosemary, get you some basil, okay? And you burn it, you tell it that you want, you know, some protection. You want to cleanse your area. You want to replace it with, you know, with whatever. Okay? You feel me? So now, what you do is you run the water. While the water is running, you have to understand that water in itself, flowing the way that it's flowing, is creating a form of energy, okay? So while the water is running, this is how I do it. While the water is running, you want to, and this is the only herb I'm going to tell y'all right now, you have to catch the rest. Get you some sea salt, because, look, sea salt, or get you some Himalayan salt, some pink Himalayan salt. Okay? You can get you sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, or Epsom salt. And if you get you the right Epsom salt, it'll have pink Himalayan in it. Okay? So you use this salt. And while you sprinkling it in there, you tell it what you want to release. I'm releasing, well, actually you write down what you want to release. Okay? But you want to release, you can say it, you can sprinkle it in the water 3 times. I'm releasing that love life, okay? That no longer serves me. Okay? I'm releasing, whatever it is that no longer serves you, this job, okay? That negative energy that I got at the job, you're releasing the things that no longer serve you. Okay? Somebody say I have ocean water. That's good too. Okay? You're releasing the things that no longer serve you, and you're replacing it with whatever it is you want. Love, protection, prosperity. Whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, you're going to say that again as you put that into the water. All right? Now, I know it's a lot of people, they like to light candles and things like that, because you have to understand that when you lighting candles, you're then working with the elements, okay? You're working with earth, which is the representation of the candle. I've told you guys this. This is why I say we have to understand that when we do certain things such as, you know, the birthday ritual, when we're chanting over the candle, what we're actually doing is we're actually, you know, casting a spell of age over ourselves. We're causing ourselves to age, because we have this candle that is in a cake, okay? We're doing candle magic. Let's not get it twisted. If you lighting a candle in your crib anytime, you're doing some type of magic with it. All right? Even if you think it's just bringing a good smell to your house. Okay? Understand what I'm trying to tell you? So when you lighting a candle, you have to understand you're working with the elements. You're working with earth. You're working with wind. You're working with the fire and the water. The candle in itself is a representation of earth. Okay? When the candle melts and it drips, that's the representation of the water. Okay? The smoke that is released from the fire is a representation of the air. Okay? And the wind, or whatever. You feel me? Earth, wind, okay, I think I said everything. Okay? Thanks for the stars, Holy Renee Davis. Holly Renee Davis. Okay? So, you know, a lot of people like to light candles. They like to write their messages down, because I told you that when we go to school, okay, they teach us how to do what? They teach us how to spell. Okay? So if you're afraid of spelling, you have to understand you cast a spell every time you open your mouth to speak. And this is another reason why I tell you guys that it's important that we watch what it is that we say. Because with our words, I just said it, we speak life and death. With our words, we speak life and death. So you cast life over see, you have to be positive when speaking about yourself. You have to be positive when speaking about your children, because you're speaking those things over them. Okay? Just as well as when you speak over yourself, you bring things to you, you push things away from you. I'm not giving you this information for you to use it in the wrong light. I'm giving you this information so that you would bring abundance into your life and so that you will be able to, you know, push the things away from you that no longer serve you. You see what I'm saying? So now, we can get into the colors of the candle, so on and so forth, because each color represents a different thing, but we won't do that on this. We won't do that right here, because I know it's a lot of agents in here. They know the information too, because there's a lot of witches in here too. They too busy trying to take your energy when they could be using the same energy that they using to try to take your energy to create their own motherfucking energy. They don't want to do the work. They that lazy, y'all. They that lazy. Okay? So now, after you write down what it is that you don't want to, you know, a lot of people do burn and releases too, you know. They would burn and release. They would say that they, you know, they demand things out of their life. That could be a good way. You don't have to actually burn the candle. You could just write it down and you could burn and release whatever it is that no longer serves you. You could demand it out your life. But when you get into that water, what you want to do is you want to wash your, okay. So what you would do is, you would put it on the whatever it is that you have while the candle is burning, and you would say over it, look, I release the things that no longer serve me. This person, this love life, this woo-woo. See, we don't understand, especially for the women, when you lay down with a man who does not serve your higher self, who is not vibrating at the frequency that you vibrate at, you're giving him your energy, because in doing so, it's the energy of transformation. He gives the energy and you take it. You see what I'm saying? Now, it could be vice versa as well. It's all about the intention of the person that you lay down with. See, we go into these things unknowing. We don't know that when we lay down and intertwine ourselves, there is a ritual that's taking place. And that ritual is an energy transformation. Sometimes it's a binding ritual. You see what I'm saying? And when we talk about ciphering, most people want to cipher from your second chakra, which is your sacral chakra, and which is your creative chakra. That's where all your creative energy lies at. Okay? So when you laying down with people, this is what you're doing, especially when they spill their seed in you. You take on their energy. You see what I'm saying? So it's necessary for you to do these type of things. It's necessary for you to take the salt bath so that you can release yourself of that negative energy that was on you to begin with. It's necessary for you to do the burn and releases. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, imps sometimes more than others, because you go inside of these rooms, okay? And you automatically taking on the energy. You come from work, you so drained, you don't even know why you just drained. You ain't even did as much work, you know, that much work to cause you to be as drained as you are. That's because you done walked in the environment with a lot of people who are not doing the work to heal themselves in any way, form, or fashion, and you taking on all the energy but know it to yourself. Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah. You taking on all of the energy when you go inside of these rooms. You know? A lot of people come to work and they have work buddies. Okay? And these work buddies be going through things at home, and they come to you and they tell you all about their problems at work, and their energy is transferring to you. You feel me? And you wonder why it is that you go home and you bring that same energy to your house. Because you're not doing the spiritual work that's necessary in order to cleanse yourself of that energy that you've been collecting all the week. And this is what that spiritual bath is about, okay? So yes, this is a simple write down of what you want to do. Get you clean your area, sage it, replace the energy, okay? Replace the negative void that's there with positive energy, all right? Then as the water is flowing, you want to sprinkle that salt in there. We're going to go deep into it, you know, because it is places that you need to protect on your body, okay? Because you have to understand that there's some people in the spiritual realm, they're strong enough to enter your body, okay? They're strong enough to do that, and they're strong enough to control your mind state. If you're not doing the work, if you don't know the places that you need to be protected in order to stop these people from doing this shit, you're going to fall victim every time. I can guarantee you it's a lot of things that y'all be thinking that ain't your thoughts. They not your thoughts. A lot of energy that you pull into yourself that is not your energy. You don't know it's not your energy because you have not sat down and begin to work on yourself enough to be able to identify what's your energy and what's not yours. You feel me? And this message may not be for a lot of people. It may not be for a lot of people. But guess what? It's going to reach those who it's meant to reach. It's going to reach those who it's meant to reach. Because guess what? I have no time for people who want to think that, you know, life is all about Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I have no time for those type of people, bro. These are the ones who are falling victim to society's norms. These are the ones who are easily victim to the dark witches. To the ones who want to cast spells over you. Because you want to sit around in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood all day chasing Tweety Bird, thinking that this stuff is only something that happens on television. That's why I'm not for everybody. What I do is not for everybody. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. If you too holy to do these type of things, bro, that's okay. You will learn the hard way. But see, hopefully, you don't have these type of people around you, and you don't have these type of people that's targeting you on a day-to-day basis. Hopefully, you was not born into this type of family. You see what I'm saying? And you don't have to protect yourself. Hopefully, you have people around you that have nothing but good energy for you. Therefore, they attract the type of people that they, that they give out. Deja Braxton, thanks for the stars. So, hopefully you don't need this information. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully you don't. But for those of you who know that you need this information, who know it's necessary for you to do these things on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, and on a month-to-month basis, I say the moon, a lot of people use the moon energy. And I know it's a lot of people that's going to come on here and say, well, why would we do it around the cycles of the moon if the moon is not real? Because everything has an oracle field. I don't care if it's alive or it's unalive. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? It has energy around it. It has an aura field. Okay? So it don't matter if it's real or if it's fake. If I was laying here knocked off, it'd be an energy field around me still. We have to understand these type of things. Okay? So you need to make sure that you're doing these type of things right along with your sages. And even when you sage yourself, okay, you have to understand it's a certain way that you need to sage yourself, which we will get into. You need to do it counterclockwise in order to take things out of your life. And you want to do it clockwise in order to bring things in your life, starting with your crown all the way down to your toe. You see what I'm saying? And then do it all the way back up. But we'll get into the right way of how to do these type of things. You still want to replace that negative energy around you with positive things. Understand that there's people around you that have no good intentions for you. They could play that role all they want. But once you start to do the work and you start to open up that third eye, when that third eye come open, it's going to get ugly. I can guarantee it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. When that third eye get open, you're going to start to see everything. It's going to blow your wig. It's going to blow your wig. I've been working, y'all. I want y'all to understand I'm working on my website too, man. It'll be up. No, I know I've been saying this, bro. I was working with somebody, man, but they got their own thing going on. So I had to hire somebody to come in and do it for me. Okay. So now I'm going to make sure it get up because guess what? We need to be able to talk without having any blockages, y'all. I need to be able to get y'all the things that y'all need to do, to have. For those of you who really want this information. It's certain things that I can't even say on these platforms, bro, because they in their feelings. They working with these people and they don't want this information to get out. They don't want this information to get out, bro, because guess what? Then they can't keep you in victim mentality. They can't keep you at a lower vibrational frequency. Tiana Jerry, what you need help with, goddess? You know you can come through my inbox anytime. You see what I'm saying? That's the goal, y'all. They want to keep you in that space. Y'all better wake up, man. A lot of times you demotivated and you don't even know why you demotivated. You ain't able to produce and get out and do whatever it is that you want to do, and you don't even know why you can't do it. It's because of the people that you decided to intertwine your energy with. Your energy is sacred, man, to you. It's sacred to you. Understand that, bro. You can't be just going and giving yourself to everybody. You giving all that good energy out that's supposed to be used for you to produce things in life, to create your wealth, so that you will begin to start to think outside of the box. It's some of y'all that's going to come across this video or that's in this live right now that used to be creative. Your creative energy was everywhere. You had thoughts to be pulling in type of stuff all everywhere. And now it's just gone. You don't have a creative spark in you. But I can guarantee you that person that you laid down with, they creative as ever. Yeah. They done took all your creative energy. You don't even know how to command your energy back. You see what I'm saying? You don't know why. And that's because people come across these pages and they push it away. They push the information away. Oh, man, that's witchcraft. That's woo-woo-woo-woo. It's woo-woo. Man, you don't want to hear it. When the information that you're receiving could be the information that will keep you out of the trouble that your ass in. You will learn to value yourself enough not to want to lay down with anybody. I need somebody that's going to give me the same energy that I'm going to give them. You will have that mind state. Because society has tricked us, y'all. We've been bamboozled. We've been hoodwinked. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? Okay? They do it through the television, man. That's the main source that they do it through, because they keep promiscuity on the television. They make you think that this is what a love connection is made from, the intertwining of yourself, and that it shouldn't be a long time before you do it. This is why majority of you end up with the wrong partners, me, myself included. I've ended up the same way. They don't have the same intentions for you. They're not giving you the same energy that you're giving. This is real. Like it up and share it, y'all. Y'all got to wake up, man, because you don't want to come and you don't want to talk about things that the Bible told you was wrong, when we have to understand that the Bible has misled people a lot through its mistranslations. So when we read the Bible, we have to read it from a standpoint of a detective, y'all. Look, every time I come out, this hawk come out, man. They love me. You have to be a detective when reading the Bible. Yes, it's truth enough, but you have to understand that these literatures, these scriptures, so on and so forth, they come from other ancient literature, ancient scriptures, ancient documents. And if we just go a little bit farther, we can get that information. We can get down to the nitty-gritty of it all. Huh? That's all we have to do. So just take heed to what it is that I said in terms of doing the spiritual baths, man. Like I said, man, I have a more in detail lecture that's coming up, bro. I'm just trying to get everything together, man, so we can, but at the same time, it's going to show you why it is that we do spiritual baths. It's going to show you techniques. It's going to show you, why it is that you should be protecting certain areas on your body to prevent people from sending you mental attacks, to prevent people from doing certain things, bro. I'm going to teach you this type of stuff. But on this platform, I will not, because it's information on here that people, they seeking to see. Look, it's people on here want to know if they spell work is working on me, whether you believe it or not. They want to know if I'm sick or not, if I'm losing my mind. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because people are doing mental magic. They're doing jar magic. They're doing water magic. Understand what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro? They're trying to use these elements, bro, to try to attack my finances, to try to attack my mental state. It's people that want me in the mental institution. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's people that want me in a mental institution, so that they can do what they want. They want my inheritance. They want my wisdom. They want my tenacity, just like they want yours. Just like they want yours. I keep telling y'all, man, y'all better wake up and realize, bro, that this is real. Ain't nothing that's coming out of my mouth a lie, neither is it fake. It's real. Look at what's going on. Ain't nobody paying attention to what's going on. Do y'all see what's behind me, man? What's behind me right now? Huh? You see the grass, man. Look, it's February, y'all. It's February. Why ain't no snow on the ground? We ain't had no winter. It's a shift in the atmosphere, bro. Mother Gaia is fighting hard. Bro, we have not had a winter this year. It snowed a little bit, but we ain't had no winter. This was not a winter, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Yes, they are mad because I am vibrating in a low frequency, Joe Lewis. We have not had a winter this year, y'all. Mother Gaia ain't playing. She not playing, bro. Balance is being restored. And not to mention, I don't care who says what, bro. You have to understand, bro, because this shift is about to get ready to take place, because what's coming back into our atmosphere at this time and moment, this planet that they don't want y'all to believe is coming back into our atmosphere, whether it's coming through a portal or not. Understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? It's coming back into our atmosphere, and it's causing this planet to warm up. It's causing the sun to be hotter, okay? Coronal ejections are major right now. I took a picture a year ago of how hot it was, bro. You could see the heat jumping off the sun, y'all. Go down my timeline. I didn't take the picture, excuse me. Somebody else took the picture, sent it to me, and I shared it. The planet is warming up. Why do you think they create these bunkers? Are we slow? Why you think they create these bunkers? Because they know the closer this planet gets, we're gonna have to do a lecture on it. I did one, y'all, already. But I'm gonna do it again. They know the closer that this planet gets into our atmosphere, the warmer it's gonna be. This is why they're going so crazy when they talk about global warming, y'all. This is why I told y'all this planet was not like this to begin with, bro. It is a tropical planet. Okay? It's a tropical planet. It's supposed to be warm. It don't supposed to get too hot. Okay? They know what's going on and they trying to prepare themselves for it. We have to wake up, bro. We have to stop believing that everybody that comes on here with information is not real because it's not something that has been taught to you by the school. Because what sickens me about this whole situation, if the news was actually getting on here and telling you that this was happening, you would believe them. You will believe them. But since I'm on here telling you, and since there's other people on here telling you who you cannot identify with from a social standpoint, and somebody that you should be believing, you don't want to believe the words that's coming out their mouth. Yet and still the evidence is all around us. We had no real winter this summer. Because Mother Gaia was, this winter, because Mother Gaia was fighting back. Okay? She was fighting back. She too is starting to awaken. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Yesterday, as the sun was in the midst of setting, okay, I sat in this very spot right there that I'm sitting in right now, okay, because I like to be around water. I like to be in nature as much as I can. When I meditate, I like to identify with Mother Nature because I understand that I am nature. I am everything and everything is me. So when I'm out, I want to be around, when I'm meditating, if I can, I want to be around these type of elements. I want to be in the element as I meditate. Okay? But as I meditated, I noticed as I was coming out of my meditation, man, and I'm going to tell y'all something. We have to ask ourselves, man, we don't even know what this plane of planet, this realm that we in. But I can tell you this, these portals are allowing whatever it is to come in and out of this plane. Okay? Philly Wilson, thanks for the stars, okay? We have to be very observative, okay? That's a spiritual hiccup, y'all. Understand what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay? We have to be very observative when we dealing with what's going on around us. That's the key point. See, we don't understand, bro, that everything that's been put in front of us, everything that we're doing on a day-to-day basis is all about keeping us distracted. It's all about, keeping us from paying attention to what's going on around us in the skies and around us on a day-to-day basis so that we won't begin to realize that this plane of planet that we're on is an illusion. It's a simulation, bro. It is a realm. Okay? That's what it's all about. It's all about you don't have enough time to read a book because you have to go, study. Not study. You have to go to work. You have to pay your bills. You have to cook for your kids. You have to do all of these things that prevent you from actually paying attention to what's going on around you, from actually reading and studying the skies, bro. Just understand what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have time to do that. And so when we do start to get these type of communities going, or we start to get these type of websites going, where we can come together and congregate as a collective whole, where it is somebody around that the Most High has placed here to be able to study for you, to be able to give you this information for you and point you in the direction to be able to find it, bro. They try their hardest to pull these communities down. They try their hardest to break them down. They try their hardest to attack the individual that's actually giving you the information that's going to start you to begin to awaken, especially if they're not aligned with them and a part of their agenda. You see what I'm saying? We have to ask ourselves, why is it that they're doing this? Because every good research starts with a great question. You see what I'm saying? Every good research starts with a great question. Why is it that they're trying so hard to tear down every single individual, every website? Why is it that these websites or these social media sites are coming up with these type of rules that's preventing you to talk about what's going on with government? To talk about what's going on in the medical field, to talk about what's going on with the food, so on and so forth. Why? Why? Yeah, like they did Rashad Jamal, Erica Brown, free the guy to his back. Was he'll be home? Why? We have to ask ourselves, why is it that they're doing these type of things? But see, it's just not Malachi Z. York. I mean, it's just not him. It's Malachi Z. York. It's other people who are actually coming along and telling you who it is. And we have to understand that Malachi Z. York didn't just teach us about who we were. He taught the Six Ether about who it is that they are. See, when he had his land, everybody was welcome. They didn't like that, bro. They didn't like that everybody was welcome because they understood, bro. Once we start to begin to wake up as a collective whole, once we start to realize what it is going on around us, who it is that we truly are, bro, everything is going to start to change. They're going to begin to lose their power. Then they're going to have to start coming out from behind the shadows. They're going to have to stop playing the ghost. They're going to have to lay that book of 48 laws of power down and come back out and commence war. They're going to have to do that. Because now we ain't bickering and bitching about who we are and how greater we are than one another. We're saying now that we know this, how can we change what's going on around us? It makes a difference, y'all. Because you have to understand, I keep telling y'all, bro, racism is all about us keeping each other. Look, it's all about keeping us arguing at each other rather than coming together and attacking the real problem. That's what it's about. It's called divide and conquer. Okay? And divide and conquer was all about the 120 degrees of trickology, the doctrine that Yakub wrote. That was his doctrine that was set in place that has been still being used by the ones at the top. Now, don't make no mistake. If your ass in this lab right now and you, the so-called white man, I want you to understand you are not nobody but a pawn in a chess game. Don't go thinking that you somebody that should be attacked. You somebody that's greater than me. Don't go thinking that. I'm talking about the ones that's at the top that's running the show. They're still using the 48 laws of trickology. They got us tricked. They got us arguing. They got us fighting. They're still using divide and conquer tactics to keep us arguing and fighting amongst each other so that we would never come together and begin to realize that we are not each other's enemy. Okay? To keep you from realizing that, yes, it's necessary that the nine-ether beings understand who it is that they are. Remember who it is that they are so that you can begin to remember who it is that you are. Because your truth is hidden in the lies that was told to us. Yeah. Yeah. And if the truth hurt, that means that I'm saying something right. All right? So look. I want y'all to understand, and I want y'all to do this one day, man. I tell y'all, man, we have to start getting out in nature more, man. We got to start getting out in nature more, man. We have to start meditating. I'm telling y'all, as dusk becomes to dawn, or dawn becomes to dusk, you need to sit out, bro, and watch the sky as it begins to transition from night or morning to dark. Because what happened to me yesterday, as I was sitting here after I got done meditating, as I was about to get ready to go into my yoga, okay, I started to, I looked up at the skies and I started to realize that as it transitioned, it's almost as if the light lights up as if it's like a light bulb coming on, okay? And I'm trying to find the right words to say to y'all, okay? It's almost as if they flick a light switch on and then the stars begin to come out, okay? This is what, like, as you look up right now in the skies, you can't see the stars. See, it always, wreck my nerves. The fact that they tell you that when you go into space, it's pitch black. This is what they tell you. Which I want you to understand is, man, ain't no space, man. There's no such thing as space. Not going up anyway. Ain't no such thing as space. Come on, man. There's no such thing as space. These stars that you see are portals. I keep telling y'all that. And then it's a map. It's a celestial dome. It's a celestial map. Okay? And in order to get into so this is what the Most High has shown me, bro. These are the downloads that I received from the Most High. Y'all understand what I'm telling you? Each portal takes you to different constellations. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? Each portal takes you to a different star constellation. Other spaceships, planets, whatever it is that you want to consider coming into this realm are coming through these portals. That is a celestial dome. And that celestial dome is meant for the ancient ones, the ones who are still living, who have never passed, who are ciphering your soul so that their time can be continuous, so that they can live forever. It's for them to look up and be able to recognize and see where it is that they come from. Say, that's home right there. That's what it's all about. See the La Lord. You can laugh. I mean, I don't know what's funny, but maybe this information ain't for you. That's what it's all about. There is no such thing as space. Okay? But if you sit out and you pay attention to the sky, right, I can guarantee you as it transitions from morning to night, it's almost as if a light bulb comes on. I sat here and watched the moon not be out, y'all, and it just appeared. See, I want you to understand, bro, that this moon, sometimes you can see it in the day. Sometimes you can see it at night. Okay? But I sat here and watched yesterday after I got done meditating. I looked up, and as it became dark, you could see that moon just start to come in as if somebody had hit the switch. Okay, well, it's finna get dark over here in this area. I want you to hit the switch so that the dome can start to show from here to here. I never forget, I seen a video, y'all, one day where they say a blue light just came on or the light just went dark in one area as if the switch. I'm gonna have to find that video, y'all. And at first, I'm like, man, maybe y'all reaching. But for me actually sitting out here and seeing these type of things take place, I started to realize, bro, maybe it was some truth in what it is that I thought was a lie. You see what I'm saying? Carver he saw it. We have to ask ourselves, y'all. And when we start to really realize, bro, what's going on around us, bro, then it's gonna make it easier for us to really see the truth hidden in the lies, bro. When we start to realize that the clouds are not real. When we start to realize that the clouds are not real, it makes the difference. Because then we know the snow ain't real. We know the water ain't real. We know the hail ain't real. We know the fog ain't real. Okay? It makes the difference. And we have to ask ourselves, if these are the natural elements, because when we go to school, you know, we were taught that these were the natural things that were a part of this plane of planet. We were taught these type of things. So when we start to realize that these things they're not real, they should not be here, then we have to ask ourselves, like, why is it necessary that these clouds be created in order to moisturize the ground? Why? Huh? Then you start to look up at the sky and you start to realize, well, damn, it is like a light bulb comes on as it transitions. It's like someone is in control of all of this, y'all. You see what I'm saying? That one little thing, when we look up at the cloud and we start to realize that they fake, bro, that should open your eyes to everything else. I can't think of that movie. It was what was the name of the movie, y'all? With the girl on fire. She used to be, they would take the kids, they would drop them inside this little dome. It looked like the world was real, y'all. I keep telling y'all, they give y'all the truth in the form of movies, right? Because they know that, you know, they have to give you the truth. So they give it to you in the form of a lie. So that they can, you know, this is their way of trying to save themselves from the karma that's inevitable for them to have to begin with, right? But what's the name? I think it's Girl on Fire. Somebody dropped the name. I can't think of the name of the movie, man. But they was in there. They would have them. I think it's Hunger Games. That's the name of the movie. Watch the name Hunger Games, man. This is what this reminds me of. When I looked at it that night, y'all, it reminded me of Hunger Games. See, when you start to pay attention to what's going on around you, y'all, then you can start to see things. You see what I'm saying? You can start to see how they are putting the truth inside of the movies. You can see those type of things like, man, whoa. It's cray-cray. I remember I watched that movie and it would shift from dark to night. But when she shot the arrow in the sky, she cracked the The dome. Whatever energy field that was up there that was creating the illusion, she had cracked the illusion. Somebody say iRobot is good too. Yeah. Clifford Dutton, Durham say, yeah, what do you say? They tell us the truth of the movie. That's big facts. We're going to start to see it, y'all. Yeah, they made people think that the truth is a lie. I guarantee you, bro, when you start to pay attention, see, we have to, like, it's cool, bro. Even if you is going to go out to the club, man, it's cool to take your family out, bro, and just sky gaze, y'all. I want y'all to do it from the time, and it has to be on the night where the sky is at its clearest, y'all, in order for you to be able to see these things. I can't tell y'all a lie, bro. This is all truth. All truth, y'all, that I'm giving you right now. Some people gonna come along, they gonna laugh, they gonna think it's funny, bro, because these are the NPCs, man. They caught up in the Matrix. These are the ones who walk around. They don't have souls, y'all. That's why they can't identify with what it is that I'm saying. It makes no sense to them. Joseph, thanks for the stars. Joseph Lamana, thanks for the stars. It makes no sense to them, y'all. What I'm saying is the funniest thing ever. They have never heard nothing such. They have never heard something so silly as what I'm saying right now. But it's all facts. And that's because I chose to meditate, bro. I chose to listen and pay attention. I'm not just getting up and running after my meditations and going to do something. Coop died. Thanks. Excuse me. A spiritual burp. Coop died. Thanks for the stars. That spirit confirming right there through the burps. Y'all don't understand it. I'm not just getting up and running. I'm actually paying attention to the birds. I could sit here in front of this lake and I can start to realize, bro, here it is. I have ducks and I have geese in the same pond. They sharing this pond. They might run up to each other. They might kick it a little bit. They ain't beefing about the pond. They not fighting over the pond. Why are we? I'm paying attention to nature. And I'm starting to realize how nature, they don't fight each other. They get along with one another. But we've been taught to fight one another. DeMarcus Davis, thanks for the stars. We've been taught to fight one another, but here it is. The birds can share the sky together. DeMarcus Davis, thanks for the stars. I don't know if I told you that. But here it is. The birds can share the skies together, y'all. They're not fighting and attacking each other, man, in the skies. Why are we? It hit different when I started to see this type of stuff. I'm like, man, if we nature and they nature, yet and still they can share the sky, why we can't share the same land? You see what I'm saying? Why? That's the type of stuff I do when I'm out in nature, man. I might not even be meditating. I might just come out here just to hug a tree, just to talk to the tree, just to sit by the tree and allow the tree to give me some of its natural energy. I might sit by the water just to be near and dear to that element, to get some of its energy. Because I understand that everything does play a role, no matter what we think, how fake it is. It's all about giving balance to this realm. We could argue that. But when we start to really pay attention to what's going on, man, we start to realize, bro, that it's something going on. It's something big that's going on. It's something that we have to pay attention to. Drop the nines if you can still hear me. Yeah, we start to wake up, y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro. And it's dangerous because they don't want us to discover these type of things. They don't want us to discover these type of things. Y'all drop them nines if my audio was still great. Thank you, Chakron. They don't want us to discover, and it's sick, y'all. It's sick, bro, that they don't want us to discover these type of things, bro, because then we're going to start to ask more questions. Yeah. As far as you know, you could be on a spaceship traveling through space right now. Yeah. You don't know that. You don't know if that's true or not. But I will tell you this, man, the more you start to pay attention, the more the illusion is going to begin to break. I can guarantee it. The more you start to pay attention, the more the illusion is going to begin to break. Yeah. And it's something just as small as that. It's something just as small as realizing that the skies are not real. So that means tornadoes are not real. You know, that means tornadoes ain't real. So who's creating these natural catastrophes? Who's creating the natural catastrophes? They're playing with the temperature. Then you're going to start to realize, bro, because I tell y'all, man, last year, I want to say maybe a year or two ago, I did an experiment and I showed y'all that snow was not real. It was fake. It's chemicals. And I showed you that through burning the snow. See, they want you to believe that the snow is ice, but it's not. Because if you put flame to ice, if you set fire under ice, it's going to begin to melt, right? Huh? If you put fire under ice, it's going to begin to melt. But yet still, if you go down this timeline and you go far enough, I can guarantee you're going to see the video where I put the fire to the snow and it burned. Now, it didn't just spark up in the flame, but you could see the marks from the fire on the snow. How does snow do that? This is supposed to be ice. It's supposed to melt and drip in some way, form, or fashion, which it did none. These are the questions we have to ask, bro. Why? This is what we have to ask. Why? And when you start to realize those things, man, it should wake you up from the matrix and start to make you realize that, wow, this is a simulation. Man, you can go down, look. Just pay attention to what's going on in your neighborhood. It's like Sims, y'all. When you come outside your neighborhood, as you drive up the block, I can guarantee you every house in your neighborhood is going to be made in some way, form, or fashion the same way. All of them going to have them in the same building, same structure. It ain't going to be different. They're going to have the same build and the same structure. I could drive down the neighborhood in my house, man. All these motherfucking houses look the same, y'all. They look the same. Makes me think, why are all these houses built the same? None of them look different. Even when you go back in time and you look at the brownstones and all of those buildings were built the same. Why? You mean to tell me ain't nobody got a different thought process in terms of the way they want to build their homes? Let's go down and let's build this whole, every house in the house, whether it's little or small. I want all the little houses to look the same way, and I want all the big houses to look the same way. You see what I'm saying? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? I don't understand, y'all. I'm lost. Yeah, harp is real. But yeah. That's what I want y'all to, I want you to realize these type of things, man. I want you to start to see these type of things for what it is that they are in order for you to, Look. Yeah, I want you to realize these things. That's what's going to help you start to wake up like, damn, I'm living in a simulation, man. This is a game that's being played right here. That's big facts. Right. Steve Thornton say most of the houses here in Arizona look alike. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I can't tell a lie, bro. I look at all this type of stuff from the buildings and everything, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. But I do have some things that I have to get into, man. I'm just hoping that y'all take heed to everything that I've said today, man. Especially when we talk about doing the spiritual baths, man. Okay? Make sure you're doing the spiritual bath, man. If you haven't already, take some time tonight to do the spiritual bath. Okay? Take some time tonight to do you a spiritual bath because you're going to need it, man. Believe me. You need to release the things that no longer serve you, the people, places, and things that that you go to on a day-to-day basis that's draining you or your energy. Replenish that. Make sure you're getting some rest, man. Because you have to understand, bro, resting is all about protecting your energy as well. If you're not resting, then you're not allowing your body to heal, okay? And you're not being able to re-energize yourself as well. Your energy is how you create. You can't be positive if you don't rest, if you ain't getting enough rest. How you gonna be positive if you're not sleeping? You see what I'm saying? You grudgy, you cranky all day because you ain't got no rest. Your energy is how you manifest. Your upbeat energy is how you manifest and get things done. All right? So with that being said, man, if you ain't already, man, hit that link right there if it's showing. But if not, go over to YouTube at I Am Awakend. Follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakend. Don't forget to go over to Instagram at I Am Awakend_chosen one, man. And I want to leave you as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy. Always creates elevation. Ashe.